Welcome to the carbonTRACK PV Solar Installation Guide. This short video will show you the steps to be followed when installing the CT100i hardware in a PV solar system. Please ensure you turn off the power at the breaker before commencing work in the distribution board. First, let's have a look inside the CT100i kit and identify its components. The CT100i unit itself is a computer with an integrated modem to which a number of peripherals will be connected during the installation process. Below the CT100i unit is the voltage sensor. This is a transformer that tells a CT100i unit what the mains voltage is so that power can be calculated accurately. Next is the power supply. It has an output of up to 3 amps at 12 volts DC. It is what supplies the power to the CT100i unit. The voltage sensor and the power supply are connected to the circuit breaker in the distribution box. Inside your CT100i kit, you'll also find some loose items: 2 current clamps, 2 circuit breaker labels, 1 user manual, and 1 screw pack. The first step in the installation is to find a suitable mounting location within 2 meters of the electrical distribution board. The unit must be installed upright or on its side, with the CT unit in the top right corner position. Do not install any other way. Use a 25mm hole saw to cut a cable access hole in one of the enclosure walls. Fit a 25mm corrugated conduit adapter if necessary. If installing outdoors, do not drill in a top-facing wall to avoid water getting in. At this point, please ensure that the power is turned off before you continue. Install 1 current clamp on the mains wire between the meter and the mains breaker. Install another CT on the live output wire of the inverter. Next, remove the CT100i service cover. Run both current clamp cables into the CT100i enclosure. Plug the mains clamp connector into port number 6 of the CT100i. Plug the solar clamp connector into port number 7. To power the CT100i, run 240 volts from a suitable breaker into the distribution board. Connect neutral and terminate earth. Next, stick a carbonTRACK label on the circuit breaker from where you got 240 volts. Next, plug the power supply connector into port number 1 of the CT100i. Switch on circuit breaker. The green light on the unit should come on solid, and the red light should blink a few times and then go off. As an installer, you will have a handheld tester connected to port number 13. You will see all the parameters sensed by the unit come up on the screen. At this point, you need to ensure that the main switch and the inverter switch are on. 6 parameters will be displayed on the handheld tester screen. 4 of them, relay, temperature 1, temperature 2, and current 3, are not relevant to this installation. In scenario 1, current 1 could be positive or negative depending on whether energy is being exported back to the grid. However, for scenario 2, current 1 should always be positive, corresponding to the current flowing from the mains. Current 2 should also show a positive value if the solar system is generating power. If current 1 or current 2 values are 0, check that the current clamps are connected properly to the CT unit. You may also need to check for current flowing through the line with an amp meter. You have finished the physical installation. Now, you will commission the unit online.